Hi, I'm Shahid Afridi and you watching ICC Cricket World Cup Daily Show.
Shahid Afridi there, and he's involved in a massive matchup to decide the fate of Pool B later in the show. Now, you might be wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well, it's the end of the pool stages, and with the quarterfinals just around the corner, we decided to have the ICC Cricket World Cup Daily Awards to celebrate the craziest moments, your fan favourites, and a whole lot more. And our first award is the Cricket Idol Award. Now, there's been lots of great players on display throughout the last few weeks, but one man has stood tall, bowled brilliantly, celebrated beautifully, and has really entered the spirit of the Cricket World Cup. He's the man always dressed to impress. It's Afghanistan's Hamid Hassan. And here he is to accept his award. Oh, Hamid there. We'll see you then. Anyway, more awards later on, but first, the inconsistent West Indies not only needed to beat the UAE, but they needed to do it convincingly in order to qualify for the quarterfinals ahead of Ireland and Pakistan. West Indies got off to the best possible start. Captain Jason Holder leading the way with some great early wickets. UAE looked in a sorry state with 5 wickets down and just 26 runs on the board. Amjad Javed 56 and Nazir Aziz 60 threatened a fight back, but it looked bleak for Pool B's bottom team. They were all out for 175. West Indies openers Dwayne Smith and Johnson Charles started aggressively and scored quickly. Charles powered to 55. Joined by Carter, who would get a half century, it was plain sailing for the Windies. They eventually won by 6 wickets to see them into the second phase of the tournament. Congratulations to the West Indies achieving the convincing win needed to qualify through to the quarterfinals. But now it's time for award number 2, the Iron Man Award. And there's been some great superhuman bravery from our players in the Cricket World Cup so far. Dale Steyn face planting while taking a catch. Brendan McCullum crashing into the advertising boards. But our winner is Mahela Jayawardene for this effort. He wasn't fazed by the ball destroying his bat against Afghanistan. Now will Mahela come and join me on stage and accept the award. Mahela Jayawardene there. Okay, a CWC Daily Viewer Award coming up later, but first, it's the big one. After that West Indies result, Ireland and Pakistan knew a win would guarantee qualification. A defeat, though, it would be the end of the road for one of them. Let's see the best of the action. Ireland batted first, and their qualifying chances took a blow, with Paul Stirling being dismissed with just 3 runs. Captain William Porterfield didn't look worried, though. Despite wickets falling around him, he'd go on to get a century.
It's out, that's what it is.
Oh, it's through his hands, he'll get his century here.
Dockrell was the last batter to fall as they ended on 237 all out. Sarfaraz Ahmed was in no mood to mess about and set about wielding his bat. Shazad hit an impressive 63. Skipper Misbah-ul Haq contributed 39 before treading on his own stumps.
Oh, it's gone.
The day belonged to Sarfaraz, who hit Pakistan's first Cricket World Cup 2015 century to ensure they qualified. A solid performance there by Pakistan with both the ball and the bat, including their first century of the tournament so far by Sarfaraz, guarantees them qualification to the quarterfinals. Let's see what the reaction was like on Twitter. And at Syed Reza Mehdi said, victory celebration, sent a little picture in of pizzas. Well, that's one way of celebrating. Green shirts qualified for the next stage, 4 consecutive wins in a row. They're certainly on a roll, the Pakistan team. Also on Twitter, at Dawood Mazari said the Pakistan team is unpredictable. They have the ability to destroy world best batting lineup by doing tremendous bowling. You can never write off Pakistan for a tournament. Watch this space. Finally on Twitter, there was a lot of respect for the Irish effort, even from a Pakistan fan as well. At Arzu676 said, well played Porterfield. Awesome, sublime, majestic respect from Pakistan. That's what we like to see. Now let's go to the final standings in Pool B, and India qualified top, South Africa second, Pakistan qualified through in 3rd place, and the West Indies with the final qualification place in 4th. Ireland, after a great effort throughout this tournament, they are on their way home sadly, but it didn't stop their fans celebrating as seen in this Vine video. Stand up for the boys in green. Okay, let's have the quarter-final lineup then. We have for you Sri Lanka against South Africa in the first game. That's taking place on Wednesday. India against Bangladesh over on Thursday. Third up, it's Australia, Pakistan on Friday. And finally, New Zealand will take on the West Indies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one you've been waiting for. The award voted for by you, our fantastic viewers, the CWC Daily Fan Favourite Award. And the winner is... MS Dhoni! I've been informed MS Dhoni isn't here to collect the award, so I will be accepting it on his behalf. So I'd like to take this moment to thank my mum, my dad, my two cats, Mario, Luigi. They've always been there to support me. My hairdresser, always making me look so beautiful. My mechanic, Jim. This is a tough moment of my life, but one I strove to get through. I wouldn't be here without their support. The time spent pushing them around at the sport. Right, the quarterfinals are upon us in a couple of days' time. I'm excited and we'll see you then.